Hey man, just giving you a quick call. I just wanted to let you know that you are so close, dude. You're so much closer than you think. A lot of these big goals that we've had and these big aspirations, they're right around the corner for you, dude. So you just cannot give up. So stoked for you to see this. P.S. We bought a Lambo. So keep going, bro. We'll talk soon. Peace.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Bryson. This is the Bryson Everyday Project podcast. This podcast is a little bit different than other ones out there. Here, I only focus on documentation. I don't focus on quality or being professional or being entertaining. If that sounds like something you're interested in, I'd love for you to stick around and give the show a listen. You can also follow me on Instagram at BRQUSE. Thank you so much. Here's the show.
Yo, hopefully the audio is not too shitty. I'm outside right now. I'm actually at the track up on base where I technically work. I did get my paycheck today, so it's official. That's cool. I mean, I got the pay stub yesterday, but I actually got the money, so that's cool. Did I say that so casually? It's fucking awesome. It means I don't have work until, I don't have work, so that's cool. Anyway, I'm at the track right now. I just did something I've never done before in my entire life. I ran 1.5 miles without stopping. I've never done that ever. So that's a big win for me. It was 16:38. It's a bummer it wasn't 17, for that shitty song. 17:38. Isn't that what it says? No, something like that. What does it say? Hey, what's up? Hello. Couple. I don't know. Anyway, I've never done it before. And what's really cool for me is, for one, I've never done this. For two, I wanted to stop at a mile. And then I thought, we'll just go 1.25 miles because I'm trying to push myself. And then I did the 1.25 miles. And I thought, dude, let's just go 1.5 miles because I feel great. So let's just go for it. And I did it. And as you can tell by the speed, okay, I think it's windy. I'm so sorry. As you can tell by the speed, 16:38, 1.5 miles. I think I did the mile in 10:58. So 10:59, something like that. We'll just call it 11. I don't have my watch, so I don't know the exacts. So I just set a timer on my phone, started running, got my phone out when I crossed the mile. It said, I got it out a few seconds later. It said 11:02, so I'm just going to say 11. Okay, so 11 minutes for a mile. And then I did the next half mile in about, wait, hold on. Does that mean I did the second mile fast? Hold on. So if I did 11 minutes for a mile, that would mean 5.5 minutes for a half mile. And if I crossed 16.5 for the second half, would that be? I'm dumb. No, that's exactly, that checks out. That means I was pretty steady the whole time. All right, cool. Anyway, never mind. I thought I did faster than the second time. I thought I did my second. I was going for my second mile faster than my first, which is what Lexi does all the goddamn time. I don't understand how that works. So start off running 8-minute miles and then it's like 7 by the end of it. I'm like, you got faster? How does that work? So props to Lexi. I don't understand how that works, but love you, babe. So yeah, 1.5 miles. That's the first time I've ever done this. Last time I ran a mile, I guess a couple days ago, a week ago. But before that, it was that one time during 75 hard. I think I pushed myself too hard, or I just wasn't really aware of my body because I was just kind of letting it flop around. I think maybe that's what caused the pain. So I don't know. If you're new to the show, I've got 2 herniated discs. When I run long distance, it seems as though it just fucks up my lower back. So did a mile. So I don't know the dates, but did a mile 2 years ago. Felt good. Did it again. Felt good. Did it again. Rested 10 minutes and then tried for a second one. And I think I don't know, maybe I did a half. I don't know what I did. I know I didn't do a second full one. Then the next day, woke up in a lot of pain. Lower back was on fire. And I thought, holy shit, dude, I can't even run. That sucks. And I've said it before on the show, but if I'm in pain, then whatever caused it, I'm not doing it ever. Because fuck this, dude, it's not worth it. But I'm stubborn and I want to make whatever caused me the pain not cause me the pain because I want to live life. When I got the MRI done, the doctor took a look at it and he said that my back is 20 years older than my biological age. So I think at the time I was 23, 24. I think I was 23. 23? It's got to be. No, I was younger, dude. I was like 22. 22? I don't know. 22. That means that my back was the age of 42, meaning I'm a 22-year-old living with a 42-year-old back. So that's what he told me, and I don't know, dude. I'm not saying that doctors are full of shit, but there's a lot, dude. Okay, real quick. If somebody loses weight taking a fat loss pill, and they lose weight, cool. But if another group also loses weight taking a placebo, a sugar pill, that means they lost weight with the power of their mind. They believed that they lost weight because of the pill. The pill was just a sugar pill. That pill didn't do shit for them. Matter of fact, probably slowed them down because it's sugar and that's calories, right? And that's ignorance. I don't know if that's really how it works, but that means that they lost weight because they believed, period. So, if a doctor tells you X, Y, or Z and you believe it, I don't think that's a good thing. All depending on what they tell you. So I don't know, dude. I kind of just try to I don't know. Doing my best to take shit with a grain of salt. If somebody tells me something, I do my best to really think about it before I put too much weight onto it, you know? Put too much, what's the fucking saying? Put too much X, Y, or Z on it, whatever. Put too much, I mean, fuck English, man. So, yeah, that's what he told me, and I was just like, okay. I also got diagnosed with hypothyroidism. And I don't know, dude. Because I got my blood work done years ago. They said I got hypothyroidism, and I was like, well, I don't. Appreciate it, though. And guess what, dude? I'm fine. I don't know. Maybe that's dude, again, half the shit I say on the show, I truthfully hope it's so wrong, so that way I can reflect back in however many years and say, oh, dumbass, you know, and we can learn from it. Or, you know, I hope what I say is correct so that I'm not dumb. But, dude, I don't know. Live and learn. No one's making it out alive. So, all right. So yeah, that's a little bit of history if you're new to the show. Chances are you're not, because my retention is ass. So nobody ever listens to a second episode. Nobody. That's so funny. I can probably count 10 people who do. The other 6,500 downloads are from one and dones. Bummer. We can call them odes. One and done. O-A-D. Odes. Fucking odes. Okay, back to the story. So that's what happened to my back, and I ran a mile then. I'm not gonna say it again. Ran a mile, blah, blah. So I'm trying to run more because I'd love to be able to run with Lexi, for one, and two, I would love to be able to just not be in pain and do shit that I'm supposed to be able to do, but my body doesn't allow me. I don't know. I don't want to be a victim to my circumstances. If something happened to my lower back, I don't want to be like, oh, well, I would have, but I want to be able to overcome that, and, you know, and if I can't, like if I got paralyzed or something like that, I would fight like hell to step out of that wheelchair, right? I would do my best. But if I really couldn't, I don't know, man. I don't think I would ever just accept circumstances as they are. I don't know, dude. If something happened to me, I wouldn't just accept it for how it is, and that's life, and that's how it is. If I can change it, you know. I don't know, dude. There's so many variables to that. But anyway, fuck, dude. Anyway, I ran a mile and a half today, and that's huge for me. I've never done that before ever in my life. Ever. And I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, I could have ran so much longer, because I probably couldn't have. I think truthfully, I probably could have done 3 miles, because I felt good. I'm just so paranoid, dude. I don't want to hurt my back. I'm not trying to live in pain. So I did a mile and a half today, and now I'm on lap 3 of just walking. Really enjoying being outside in the sun right now. So, voice crack city. Dude, I'm gonna have to look into that. Why is my voice cracking so much? This is like concerning. I don't know. Maybe it's because I sing too much. Lexi would know. Anyway, so I'm really proud of myself. I know the time is ass, but for me, dude, I don't really give a shit. I'm feeling good about it. So yeah. What's funny, dude, and this goes for all things, but I really didn't want to run today. And the thought that I really didn't want to do this thing, and it lasted me 16 minutes, 38 seconds. That's nothing. That's nothing, dude. 16 minutes. to do something insanely beneficial for yourself, but it's only 60 minutes long. And now I'm walking out in the sun getting vitamin D. This is really calming. I'm also venting right now. A little rant sesh with my phone in my hand. I got my shirt off. I am probably the same thing as a sun glare to people who are driving by. They're like, oh, what the fuck? Get your sunglasses on. But no, it's just me. I got my shirt off. I'm so white. So hopefully I'm getting some color. I'll probably burn and get 18th degree cancer, dude, because that's just how I work. Never tan. So I need to move back to Arizona and be a FedEx driver. So anyway, yeah, it feels good to be out here. So this is, I think, my third lap, yeah. I think I'm on my third lap now. So once I do this, probably just in this. But yeah, 17 minutes do this incredibly beneficial thing for my body. And I didn't want to do it. So when I think about it that way, it's like, it's 17 minutes, dude. Like, it takes that long for people to get out of bed. If I just took that 17 minutes and just ran. Dude, if I were to just, oh, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck, bro? Dude, I just had a goddamn bee smack my fucking face. Dude, I just had a bee smack my face. Probably gonna sting me on the back now. Dude, I'm not even exaggerating. A bee, dude, went on my fucking forehead. Dude, some of the shit we capture on this show, huh? Interesting. Imagine you just tune into a random show. You know on Spotify there's a little box on an episode, and it starts playing a random spot. Guaranteed that this is going to be the spot that it plays. It's just going to be, yo, what's up? Oh, what the fuck was that? That's what it's going to be. Anyway, what the fuck was I saying? Oh, so if I just woke up every day, put zero thought into anything, and just went outside and started running, I could definitely clear 2 miles in less than a half hour. For me, right now, that's insane. So that would be huge. And it's less than a half hour. And I wouldn't even consider that like the workout of the day. That would just be me trying to get closer to my goals. I'd probably hit the gym and lift weights or do something. Uh-oh. Sounds like I'm doing 75 hard if I did that, huh? I don't know. Anyway, so I don't know, it just got me thinking. It took me 17 minutes. Didn't want to do it. Now I did it. Now I feel great. Glad that I did it. That's 17 minutes, dude. So I feel good that I did it. It kind of sets the bar for the day. No, not sets the bar, but just, I don't know. Dude, I just feel much better that I did this. So now I'm just rambling, saying the same shit over and over with different words, but that's it. So what I'm going to do when I get home is just continue working for Mina. Haven't gotten any messages back from Brian or Britzy, so I guess anything that I do for them is on pause right now. The guy that is currently using the spreadsheet that I made is not using it the way that I designed it, and he has started working on it, like started actually using it with things not in the right spot. So if they want to change it, then we're gonna have to copy their data. Dude, I don't know, man. We're just gonna have to copy everything, change the dates, and then make it so that it lines up so that everything is accurate and current. Because right now it is, but for example, there's like 100 columns worth of shit that don't need to be there. But because they started using it how it was laid out now, we just have to keep those. And it's fine, but it's just like, dude, hold on. We're not done yet. So anyway, actually, I'm gonna do one more lap. I'm gonna do one more lap. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more lap. So anyway, earlier today, I spent the first, 3 or 4 hours working on some formulas in Notion. And I'm gonna explain it because it's very simple to explain, but I wanted it to display the number of months that have passed based on when somebody has joined. Or based on somebody's first check-in date. So if somebody's first check-in date is in March, that means if the March checkbox for them checking in is checked, that means it should say 100%. Because that means if that's their first check-in day, if they joined in June, if they checked in June, okay. If their first check-in date was June, for monthly, and today is June, then it should say 100% if they checked it off and 0% if they haven't, because there's one opportunity for them to do it. So they did or they didn't, 100% or 0%. Same thing with May. So it was June, if their first check-in date was May, then it should say 50% if one is done, 0% if none are done, 100% if both are done. So I was trying to make, for example, so today's June, I'm trying to make it so that June would say 1. So it'd have 1 month. If it's May, it would say 2. If it's April, it would say 3. If it's March, it would say 4, so on and so forth. And for some reason, it was just clocking it, or it was just recording it as kind of like random dates throughout the month or a split of a new month. So February 10th, I think, was month 5, but February 10th was month 4, but February 9th was month 5. And I was trying so fucking hard to make this work, dude. I was like, why is it displaying that? So I had to use a lot of AI, use a lot of ChatGPT. And guess what, dude? ChatGPT couldn't fucking figure it out to save its life. I literally even prompted it. I said, hey, you are a world-renowned expert in Notion formulas. You are the foremost master, or whatever the fuck I said, at formulas regarding Notion. You never mess up. You are flawless in your solutions, in your solving abilities. Please provide me a goddamn solution. And guess what, dude? It didn't. So cool. So it's frustrating because I'm paying money for this, you know? And I am asking it some pretty complex shit. I get that. But then I switched to Claude, and Claude's free for me, dude. Obviously, there's like timers in it. I have to wait hours after so many messages, and that sucks ass. But I used it, and I said, hey, this is what's going on. This is the formula for the bi-weekly, because I figured out the bi-weekly. And the reason, okay, so real quick. So for weekly, it says you use 7 days. For bi-weekly, you use 14 days. It's simple because it's weeks. They're already bundles. You just divide by 7. But for a month, some months have 31 days. Some have 30. One of them has 28. And every 4 years, one has 29. The fuck's all that about? Different story. But, so I'm trying to do it by month name. And for some reason, you just, I don't know, dude. Maybe I just don't understand. You just can't. So it's very annoying. Hopefully the audio quality on here is not bad. It's so windy. If it is, I'm so sorry. Kinda. I mean, it's my show. I'm trying to be. Anyway. So I finally got it. Put it into Claude. Claude gave me the right answer after 3 or 4 attempts. I got it. And I was getting so frustrated, dude. There's a pattern. Every time I start out trying to figure something out, the first 10 tries, I'm like, no big deal, I'll get it. The next 10, I'm like, okay, come on, dude. And then after that, it's just like, I'm livid. It's like, I'm over this. I'm done. Fuck this, bro. I'm so frustrated. This is some horse shit, you know? And this one was probably attempt 40 or 50. And what's more frustrating is that half the time it will generate me the same solution. And I will literally say, hey, did you give me this same formula earlier? And it'll say, yes, I did. And then I will respond, dude, I feel like I'm going to get put on the shit list for AI. When AI takes over, I'm dead, you know? Because I will say, I will literally say this. If you gave me this formula earlier and I said it didn't work, why the fuck would you give me it again? Like word for word. And it'll say some horse shit like, oh, I'm so sorry. You were absolutely right in calling that mistake. Understood, or whatever. And I'm like, okay, cool. Give me a response now. You know? And then it'll give me a response. And then, anyway, so it's so fucking frustrating, dude. Oh my goodness. I even texted Lexi and I said, hey, if I don't get this right in the next 10 minutes, I'm jumping into my pool from my window. And the funny thing about that is I cannot reach the pool from my window, meaning I'm going to cannonball into the cement, AKA see you later life, because holy shit, it's so fucking frustrating. So, but I got it like 15 minutes later, but I finally got it, dude, and holy shit, I feel incredible. As soon as I got that, I was like, oh. And I got up, ate some food, and now here I am running, walking to my car now. Now I'm about to go back home. Probably gonna go get food, to be honest, but I'm about to go back home and continue working on it. And yeah, so my goal is to, in 2 weeks, I don't know when Mina would be back. My goal is to have everything done, everything ready, well, everything that needs to be ready, or everything that I want to be done, ready by the time that he gets done I'm gonna pause this shit. Hold on. Anyway, so my goal is to, when he gets back from Italy, my goal is to have everything done, everything that needs to be done, so that way he can see he comes back to a brand new system. It's ready to be implemented. He's just got to pay for the spots for Slack and for Notion, so that they can have each coach can have their own spot. And I'll have videos explaining how to do everything, every single thing. And I'm sure things will have to be changed, because that's just the nature of how this shit works, and that's fine, I understand. And then, hallelujah, right? So that's the goal. So I want to get everything done. I'm trying to integrate everything into one spot. So all the check-ins, because I made him a check-in spreadsheet, and I was like, oh, we're not going to be able to use check-ins on Notion because of XYZ. So we're definitely going to have to keep on using Excel or using Google Sheets. But if that's not the case, But if that's not the case and I can put it into Notion, then hell yes. So that's what we're doing. I put everything in there. You know, the client update request log when the client needs to have an update, the check-ins, the onboarding, the shift log, like everything into one spot. And I'm hyped about it. And the cool thing is, like, as I'm making it, I'm also testing it and making sure that how it should work from A to B works perfectly. And guess what? It works perfectly. I also just realized that I'm leaving the base the same time that I would normally if I was working. That's pretty crazy. Like the exact same time. So I wonder if I'll see anybody. I kind of want to stop and wait for some people because where's Trev? Anyway, it's hot as fuck in here, bro. What was I saying, dude? Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab some grub, go home, keep working, and that's gonna be my day, dude. So anyway, that's all for today. I'm done with the show for today. If anything else happens, I'll record it, but that's it. Love you guys. Peace.